Good morning, dreamers. How are you today? Whew, it's bigger than my head, but I never fill the whole thing. I have a little bit because it will go cold if you fill that thing up too much. But yes, so I put a little bit. It's not my first sip because I've already had a little bit earlier. It's a rainy day where I am. I don't know where you are and what the weather is doing. Gotta get my vitamins in, get my vitamins. I was talking at our health and wellness group this morning about what does your body need and are we listening to it? It's important to do that. It's important, like we've talked all week about story and how every story needs a listener. And your body's telling you a story, and it might be saying something is a crisis, like your body might be responding to external pressures as far as mental and emotional stress. It could just be responding to weather changes. Whatever is going on, you've got what it takes to stop and listen, but it takes a moment. It really does take a moment to stop and listen. So even though it's rainy and I have a moment of time, a window of time, as they say, in my schedule today that's just mine, I don't have to clean, I don't have to bake, I don't have to do any of those things. I don't have to run people here, there, and everywhere. It's mine. And I thought, it's rainy. I'm going to put on some fuzzy socks and put on my running shoes, and I'm going to go for a walk. I'm not going to go for a run. I'm going to take my umbrella and go for a walk, a stroll. And I thought, yeah, that's what I want to do. Put on a warm jacket so I don't catch a chill, and grab a green tea and go for a walk. So that is what I'm going to do. And it actually is not even a full hour. It's like half an hour, but it's still enough that it's important to do a check-in with myself and to say, okay, how am I doing? And the best way to do that is silence, turning off all the devices, turning off all the alarms and the notifications, and just breathe. I know that many of us are refreshing our homes right now with the opening windows, and we're saying, put on a sweatshirt, wear a blanket, but we need the fresh air, and our bodies are craving it, being stuck in, and many of us stuck in for the past 2 years. And so I think that it's really important to do a spiritual check-in too. And that's, the feet flat on the ground, like we've talked before, flat on the ground, hand over our heart, and just breathe. Because you see, the breath of God Himself is named. God is named for breath. And when we breathe in, we start to slow and regulate and calm. They say about bringing creatures into to long-term care residences is very helpful, because petting a cat or petting a dog is very helpful to people who have lost the ability to take care of themselves. And whatever your journey today, whether it's helpful to pet the cat or the dog, or to go sit and just feel the raindrops on the palms of your hands, do something new and fresh for you that just allows you to check in with your mind, with your body, with your spirit. Check in. It's really important, and you're worth the effort, because it slows down your reaction to things. It slows down crisis. It slows down your thought process. And we need to slow things down, even for a small minute. Yesterday, I spent time taking care of myself by taking care of other people. But in the process, I took care of myself. It was very, very helpful. And I felt good at the end of the day. But today, there's a lot of running around to do. There's still more taking care of other people. But there is a small window where I will take care of me in order to be refreshed, renewed, and not because self-care is my idol, not because that's the be-all and end-all, but I will care better when I have more to give. And I cannot give, you know the cliche, but it's true, you can't give from an empty cup. You just can't pour from an empty cup. And your cup will fill regardless. So if I don't take care of me, my cup will fill. It will fill with frustration. It will fill with anger. It will fill with exhaustion. It will fill with something, but it won't fill with the ability to nurture others. And so to do that, I must slow down and I must fill it with positive, generous, loving, merciful things. Because either way, we are always filled to capacity. Our schedules are filled to capacity. We might have to look at what we're doing with those schedules, but we always spend every second doing something. And it's time to choose to spend some seconds breathing, slowing down, feeling the earth push back from onto your feet as you consciously, mindfully take a walk, take a break, do some stretches, whatever it means for you. And you can't be me. Thank goodness there's only one of me. We don't need more than one. But there's only one of you. Don't try to be someone else. Without you, there'd be a you-sized hole in the world, and we don't want that. We don't want that. We've lost too many people knowing that there's holes their size and their shape in this world. And we don't want to lose you either. So go do something today to take care of you. And know that I love you. Bye.